Welcome back to Pure Oxygen. Perfect timing. I was hungry and Bimmy's
She's
car just
eating
came
again.
by with
That's
the food. Bimmy's car from downstairs in Chelsea
girl.
Market. I'm eating all day because Bimmy keeps bringing his cart up here. Anytime it's anyway,
I've
it's time
had
for
one of
the
Those are
water
really
cooler,
good.
Hank. It's time for the water cooler,
Chocolate
Hank.
covered pretzels. Okay, yeah, time for the water cooler.
Okay, time for water cooler.
What are we
Thank
talking about
you.
today?
It's easy. The water
Thanks,
cooler is
Raul.
easy. You guys, thanks, Raul. Come back and I'll pay you. Yeah, look,
yeah,
I just stole.
Stole from the cart.
Well, he ran away, so good. Thank God for TV. Go to oxygen.com. It's really easy. As you guys know, go to the main page. I think Scott took me away from there. I was doing it through the bump. Yeah, go to oxygen.com right here. Come down where you pick a TV show and head right over to Pure Oxygen. As you can see, the Girls on Girls won't be this glammed up today, but they were last week and
Yes,
they'll be
they
on
were.
later. So go right over top of them, go to the water cooler, and that's where we want you now to click over where we are. Join us for a live chat right now. We'll jump right into it. Come on, everybody. Let's see your right hand. Hold up your.
Topic number
Let's see
one.
your right hand.
You know, after I read that article, I started asking people. And
Did you guys hear about this?
I
This
also
is
think
Yeah.
that's a loader. I'm sure it's a
it's
loader.
weird. It's a very okay. So the theory is right that if you're homosexual, then,
If you're a woman.
yeah. If you okay,
you're a
now
woman.
let's start again. Depending on the length of your index finger and your ring finger, it tells you what your sexual orientation is, apparently, right?
Until I read the whole article, I thought I was gay.
So if you're a woman, apparently your index finger and your ring finger should be the same length. So they're saying that homosexual men, if they're homosexual, then they're more like women, where their fingers are the same length, rather than masculine guys. Apparently, the ring finger is longer than the index
Right.
finger.
See, my ring finger's a little
So, hey,
bit.
are you just
when I first
screening
read
the-
this and they didn't know,
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, I'm gay.
That doesn't go for men.
I'm gay all of a
It's just
sudden.
for
It
women.
isn't men.
But you know what? I'm really like,
Whatever.
I can't believe they actually spent time.
At the University
study, like,
in
who
Berkeley, in San
cares?
Francisco, they tested 720 people. A professor and his undergrads went out, got 720 people, made photocopies of their hands, did this test, and found out this interesting fact that, in women particularly, you can see the difference. For men, did you see how far down the article the men was? The more older brothers a guy has, the more likelihood he is to be gay.
Which is again odd. I don't get it.
I mean, can you say gay is based on the like you can define gay by the length of a woman's fingers? Can that really exist? I mean,
Not everyone's going to be walking around looking at everybody's hands.
everybody was doing it all
I'm like,
morning.
you're
Everyone's like,
gay, you're
let's see your
not,
hands.
you're
Let's see your
gay.
hands.
So does this dispel the myth that you're either born gay or you're not, or?
Well, I mean, that's exactly, Monica. This is like saying it's nature versus nurture. I mean, if it's biologically determined, then clearly you can look at
But
your
from
hand.
your fingers, I don't understand.
So what does it
how
mean
that
if your
works.
ring finger's longer than your index finger?
This is your ring finger, Monica. See, look, I'm wearing a ring. This is your
What if
ring
your
finger.
pointer's longer than your index, rather?
No, if your
If
ring
your
finger
is
is
longer than your index finger, then you're gay.
Come on, let's see, Monica. Are you gay?
No, I'm not.
Actually.
Sorry.
Actually.
I don't know.
But can it come down? I mean, can you measure sexuality by? I mean, do you think it's determined that way? I mean, it's kind of bizarre, isn't it?
I don't think that we have clearly established the premise. I'm all confused now. But
I don't think there is a premise for it. I think we're putting too much into this.
You said it, Monica.
I agree with you, Monica.
They're saying the hormones at birth, there's androgens in the womb, and that determines the differences between the sexes. Women obviously have different, and men have different, and men's fingers look like this, and women with fingers that look like this
And I think
have
that should be-
received.
inclined to be gay.
I think they should
Exactly.
be spending more time in other studies that are more important. rather than, trying to figure out.
I definitely believe that in large part sexuality is determined by birth. Not completely, but that some people are born gay and some people are born straight. But
Then some people experiment.
Yes.
Monica.
Like
I'm just saying.
like Angelina Jolie. No, just kidding. But I'm not sure about this whole finger thing.
It's bizarre.
It is.
I mean, it's another study that
hey,
seems to.
it's kind of something fun to do at a party or something. I don't know.
It's another.
That's right. Fun for the whole family.
We'll do it at our investment party, May.
Nice.
Okay.
Well,
All right, next.
If that
All right,
wasn't
next.
fun enough, I found
Yes.
it very interesting,
We're
as you can
having
see
more
right
fun now.
here in the New York Times, and the New York Times actually had a very interesting article about it. The Supreme Court figured a way of combating crime and of playing down, as they say, other negative secondary effects associated with nude establishments and dancers of nude companies that have nude dancing in there. The way they're going to cut down all these negative effects and crime is to say women in Pennsylvania, where this particular club was, have to wear pasties and a G-string,
G-strings.
according to Sandra Day O'Connor. So that's their way of combating crime in Pennsylvania, it seems. The Supreme Court has overturned the Pennsylvania Supreme Court, and it's like, the premise was, is nude dancing a freedom of expression? Is it guaranteed under the First Amendment? And now the Supreme Court has said, it is not, unless you wear your little pasties and a G-string, and then you can go to town, which is clearly not nude, but...
I know. I just don't think there's a difference between wearing a little pasty and being nude. There's not much of a difference.
Well, there's a huge
How do you
difference.
know, Sandra?
Are you getting me back, Monica?
I do think that there's a huge difference. I mean, you know, it's weird because on the one hand, I'm not like a huge fan of, you know, the whole girly bar exploitation of women.
Yeah, exactly.
But on
I'm
the
not
other
at all.
hand, you know, some women see nude dancing as more of
Art?
well, as self-empowerment. You know, I'm really divided.
No. You know what? No, I don't see
can
it
do
as
whatever you
anything
want. You should be
except
able to do whatever you want to do.
exploitation.
That's right. Those women are not forced to dance.
No, that's true. You're
But-
right. They're
that's
not
right.
forced to
The
dance.
Supreme
But
Court should
I think
stop.
I think though it just promotes, you know, the women's exploitation,
Yeah.
sexual exploitation.
By and large,
I don't know about that.
By and large, I'm not.
I do, and I think it does.
I think that's a great segment, though. I think we should get some dancers in here and get their
Yeah, we
opinions
could.
and see.
I think that would actually be a good
That's
segment.
right.
Actually, that's a very good idea.
Come on to Oxygen Online and tell us whether you think we should
That's
have
right.
women talking about nude dancing.
As you guys know, during one of the segments, Diane Critton is going to be here talking about her new book, What Our Mothers Didn't
Danielle.
Tell Us. Danielle, I'm sorry. And going to be very, very hot. She's going to be chatting before and after the segment what she's saying about feminism, how it's given women way too many responsibilities, and that's one of the reasons happiness eludes the modern woman. Chat with her. Log on before the segment, about 1 o'clock. After the segment, even during the segment, the chat's going to be going throughout the whole time. So log on
interesting,
and
that would be.
check this
Yeah,
one out.
that
It's going
is
to be
gonna be
great.
hot.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
Monica, back to you.
All right, guys. You see, I ditched the flower. It just wasn't working for me. It was falling out. It looked bad. Whatever. All right, now, coming up next, guys, she wowed us in Muriel's Wedding, and she wowed us in Hillary and Jackie. Now she's got a new movie called Me, Myself, and I. Rachel Griffiths is up next. You're watching Pure Oxygen.
Day by day, summer sun was always with me. Sun was always